Hey, what's going on, everybody? Don't change your tubes, okay? Or your, don't change your tubes. Don't change your television. Don't change your.
Welcome back,
Welcome
Quincy.
back. Yes,
Quincy is so happy to see you.
3 weeks.
Wait a minute. Is that you?
Girl,
Did you gain weight?
No,
you
I
look
did not
different.
Don't touch my hair.
Patrick.
You already
Oh,
know.
it's not Patrick, right?
Girl, you know it ain't Patrick. Get off of me. But shout out to Patrick. Patrick, my good buddy, he held it down for a couple of weeks.
Yes, he did.
He spoke nothing but good things about the both of you.
Thank you.
He said y'all treated him pretty cool, and I'm like, man, how cool could they have treated you
We
better
love
than me?
you, Patrick. Look,
Hold
look
up,
at how
time out.
cool. Look at that.
What
See?
are you doing?
I'm getting him camera ready because he's not complaining about you. So he's a good guy. He let me work on. See? Look at me. Look at my face. Look at my face. I'm checking. Let me see.
Are you serious? I have
Yes.
never seen Patricia that. And look at Ashley. Ashley's like, could we get the show started? I'm about sick of this right now. Where's my ginger ale?
Patrick, we love you. Thank you so much. You
Pretty
did
cool.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
got the whole
Good
pat
one.
down and everything.
Ashley,
Yeah,
what's going on?
nothing much. I'm here.
I'm here.
And
She's still here.
Chloe's here.
I know she's definitely gotten a little bit bigger since the last time I was here. So she is.
I know.
She is ready, and she is.
She's coming anytime
she's
soon,
coming
guys.
soon. Coming
yes,
soon.
coming soon.
Yeah.
It's Chloe.
Yeah, but
So,
no.
did you have fun on your workcation?
Yes, I absolutely did, and I don't appreciate that. Okay, you don't need to put air quotes around that. That
You
was
gained
really-
some weight.
No, I did not. I only gained.
You look healthy.
Girl, look, I gained 3 total pounds in
Just
18 days. So I figured out the
Kudos
system
to you.
of how to eat and how to try to be as healthy as I can because I didn't want to come back and you be like, Quincy, where's your brother at? Like, no.
You
this
look
is me.
different though
No.
after so many weeks.
And yet you came back and she still said, you gained weight.
I know.
You know what?
What?
I think Chloe has gained more than that in the time you were gone.
You know, it is quite possible. But I enjoyed myself. I mean, there were some cool things. We probably got some pictures. Yeah, this shot right here. I want y'all to know, this shot was done on an iPhone, and this was completely dark. That is not the sun. That is the moon.
Okay,
it was
but
completely dark outside on the water.
I want
How
to know
beautiful is that?
what part of the ocean you are there, like what country, where are you?
At that
Pacific
moment-
Ocean, Atlantic Ocean.
You know
where?
if you don't know where he was.
Right.
But he was on a cruise. He needs to know.
No, it was dark at night. Oh, this guy right here. So this was the guy who we call Elvis on the cruise ship. He was an Elvis impersonator. He was currently on his 113th cruise, and he was clearly stalking one of the dancers that he was smitten with from the production show. So shouts to Elvis. I forgot what island that was or what place that was, but I got a chance to walk around the street, just kind of get a feel for that. Oh, this right here, this is probably illegal, Ashley.
Mexico.
But this is on their private island, right? The Great Stirrup Cay. I stepped on that. You know how you talk about my water shoes all the time?
Yes.
Had I not had my water shoes, I would have cut the bottom of my foot, and I stepped
So
on that
you-
rock or a piece of coral, and I took
You're
it
trying
home.
to say that your water shoes.
Right. She always
Save
talks
your
about my
life.
water shoes, and
So-
because I'm on the beach. So come on.
Because your water shoes are more like, what are those?
Nice. I like how you put that together.
What are
I'm
those?
gonna talk to you after the show. Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah,
All right,
well,
you
I
don't
think
do that.
You know what they
Hackman
make?
is next, so you can ask for some sushi in the beach.
First of
or
all,
something.
they make attractive water shoes.
Okay.
So
Their
you
feet,
could
Ashley. Their
you
feet.
could go with some attractive water shoes
I
that
got-
don't look like something that came out of a cartoon.
Look, I have water
And-
shows that have toes.
And
so,
it's also illegal to remove living organisms from other
well,
countries.
I guess
so-
I'm
Well, I would
illegally.
say that at that coral, it was something illegal to remove.
I mean,
Ashley.
it almost.
you have to claim it.
I claimed it.
know.
I brought it to Virginia with me.
Exactly.
Oh, another cool thing that I brought back here was it was some people that
He's
was from the
back.
757, right? And they
Okay.
were on this cruise as well. But when I tell y'all I enjoyed myself, I had a show to end the cruise ship, and I did like over an hour and a half of material. And at the end, it was a beautiful, like it was just cool. Like people, like I was so excited.
at
I didn't realize
that.
I did an hour and a half. This place was packed, and then people started standing
The
up.
people standing
They were
up.
standing
This
up
is
and they were
our-
applauding.
Look at that.
Yeah, that was me.
Kudos to you,
Virginia out
Quincy.
here,
Look at that.
an hour and a half of material, just
Awesome.
having fun, and so that was
Got a
pretty cool.
standing ovation.
Yes, and then
Yes.
check this out. So I'm thinking, y'all know our new dog, Seven, that I met here on the show, and we had him on. We had only had him for 2 months, and then I was gone for like 3 weeks.
I don't think he recognized you when he sees you.
Yeah, I was afraid he wouldn't remember me, and of course, I show up home, and this dude comes around the corner and looks
Oh my God.
yeah, like it's like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, hey man, come back here, man. Like, where you going?
That is the sweetest thing I ever seen.
Yes,
Oh
like
my
it was so cool.
He's all over you, Quincy.
He remember Papa.
Oh, he
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
Papa.
You know,
Okay.
now I say that because we
forgive
didn't
you
see my
now.
wife and daughter in there, but they were happy to see me too.
You remember that Disney movie Up where
Sabrina,
the
we
dog
talk later.
had a collar so you could
Yes.
hear what he was saying?
Yes.
I feel like if Seven had a collar, Dad, oh my gosh, you're home, Dad! I thought you were never coming back, Dad!
I'm telling y'all, ladies, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have really changed our lives. That dog has really changed our lives. So it's just,
No, don't cry, don't cry. And we love the idea that you
Quincy's vacation
that
has
you
made
have
it soft.
Blue as a rescue because he's a rescue
Yes.
dog. You know that you when you got it, you are also bringing someone to part of your family, but also you're rescuing a dog that is, on the streets. And speaking of that, do you hear about all the rescue dogs coming from Louisiana? Do you hear about the news?
No.
Now they're here. They're coming to the Virginia Beach SPCA because it's this organization that names, let me go back, this Bissell Pets Foundation. They're trying to help animals to get out of the oppressive heat that is going deep in the South. So most of the shelters, they have overcrowding with dogs and the shelters all around the South. So we just have some of them, like 12 adult dogs and puppies too, to the Virginia Beach SPCA here in Virginia Beach. They're already here. They arrive on Tuesday. So we're so happy that we can help other states. And these puppies, they're ready to find a
Look at
family.
that.
They're so beautiful. Like a Quincy, he just had Blue, and you rescue a dog that was needing a family.
And the temperatures were crazy, and
It
they've been
is.
crazy down south. I'm talking in the 100 and teens and stuff. So that's cool that Virginia is doing some pretty cool things.
Yes,
bringing
I'm
it
so
down
happy
too.
that they brought it here
Yeah.
and now they're ready. So if you are looking for a new member for your family, please go and visit the Virginia Beach SPCA because they're there waiting for you to have some love.
I love that. And I love that the Virginia Beach SPCA is carrying on those vibes, those giving and, welcoming vibes, just like the Vibe Creative District at the Virginia Beach Oceanfront. Right now, the 6th annual Vibe Mural Festival is about to take place. That's taking place August 18th through the 27th. Now, this is what's going on, guys. I know that's 10 days. 10 days, 14 different artists are going to be working on 10 new murals in the Vibe Creative District. And basically, they're gonna have those 10 days to finish their masterpieces.
I love
While
that.
that's going on, you can walk around, you can do the walking tour of all of these murals, you can meet the artists, you can ask them questions, you can take photos, you can talk about the creative process. It's such a cool thing to see artists doing their work live.
Yes.
So this is really, really cool. It's the 6th annual, so it's the 6th year it's happening. And it's not just the murals. There are also a plethora of restaurants down at the oceanfront. And if you mention the Mural Fest promo, they're gonna give you discounts on your food, on your drinks. And it's places like coffee shops or bars or distilleries or restaurants. So there's really something for everyone. The Vibe Creative District has created such a cool space down there, and there's really something for everyone.
And
So
we can see the last years that how they're getting better and better and improving, bringing more artists to this area, which we love that.
Definitely.
It's always so many cool things going on. And of course, school is getting back. You probably see all the commercials for back to school and all that stuff. But check this out. Who wants to go to a Tides game because you donated school supplies? Well, I would want to go to a Tides game. Like, those games are so fun outside to watch this team play. Now, back to school supply drive, that's what they have. You can get a free ticket to a Tides game. Now, essentially, you can make the school year a home run and enjoy a Saturday night evening out, with, I believe this is hosted by Target Home Group, powered by Austin James Realty. So get out there, and the cool thing about this is going to happen Saturday, August 19th. You know what special day that is, ladies?
What is going on the 19th?
Leo's in the building.
That's your birthday?
That's my B-day.
It's
Yeah. So I
birthday.
may be out there donating school supplies, but also just celebrating my birthday as well. But August 19th, Saturday, the time between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. So anytime. And also you can bring like a school bag. You can bring 2 supply items or a lunchbox and
Lunchbox.
3 supply items, or just bring 6 supply items. So it's just that easy. Go out there for a great cause and enjoy.
Yes, anything that
home
you guys can
run.
bring, you're gonna help and also have fun with your family and
That's right.
friends. I love it.
That's right. Well, we got a home run of a show for you today,
That's right.
including, I bet you can have a fun day at Colonial Downs.
And our friends from Riverside show us a new facility to take our loved ones.
And we have a music video from one of our favorite people, Gifted Hands. But first, coming up right after the break, we are smooth sailing into this show with our friends from
Quincy's
Huffman
back.
and Huffman.
Quincy's
Don't go
back.
anywhere.
Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, Ashley, we all know that the laws on the road while driving is very important to all of us, right?
Right.
All right, but there's also boating laws when you're on the water, and since water recreation is very important during the summertime, people should be aware of those laws. And here to give us more insight on that is John Paulson from Huffman and Huffman. Welcome back to Living 757, John. How you doing?
Hey, good to see you guys again.
All right, well,
Always good to see you.
you look thrilled to give us some more.
I am thrilled.
To give us some more insight.
Of course.
Yeah, because people
Yeah.
don't know. So we're talking about boat safety, right?
Right.
So, like, what are the most critical safety measures boaters should take while
That's a great
enjoying
question. I
recreation?
mean, who doesn't love boating, right? I mean, it's hard not to have fun on a boat. It's very easy to have a little too much fun on a boat, obviously.
Yes.
Yep.
So in terms of safety, I think the real most important thing about getting on a boat is you're not in a car. There's no brakes, right? So it's to get familiarized with the boat, to have the proper safety equipment on the boat. We talk a lot about distracted driving in a car, to not be distracted while you're driving the boat, and of course, to avoid alcohol while you're operating that boat.
Hold up, so you were talking about safety equipment. So what type of safety equipment?
Life jackets.
Gotcha.
There's the
Yes.
Coast Guard requires you to have a certain type of safety equipment on, but it's always to have more than you need, of course. So
Right.
you need to have the throw ring, the floatable throw ring, the life jackets,
Yeah,
the
I see that on the screen now.
flares, the radio, anything that you need in an emergency situation.
Cell phone doesn't help, Ashley.
It's nice to have your cell phone, though.
I wasn't going to say that, first of all.
Right.
Everybody who goes on fun boats knows that you should put your cell phone away so it doesn't drown. But
True.
you mentioned
Yes.
alcohol.
Right.
A lot of people don't realize that you can actually get a DUI
No doubt about it.
driving a boat.
I
That's
didn't know
right.
that.
That's right. So again, it's a little different situation. When you're out on the water, there's no roadways, right?
Right.
There's boats going everywhere. I don't know if you guys have been on the boats this summer, but it seems particularly busy. There's jet skis, there's paddle boarders, there's all kinds of things that can be potentially distracting. So if you add alcohol into that mix, it's often dangerous.
And it oftentimes creates emergencies.
Sure.
So what should everyone have on their boat to be prepared just in case of an emergency?
Yeah, we've talked a little bit about it. It's
Yeah.
the Coast Guard regulations of life jackets and the throw ring and the flares. But it's also kind of nice. You should tell somebody maybe you're going out on a boat. We talked about cell phones. Maybe keep your cell phone charged. Oftentimes you can get signal most of the time where people are boating around here.
Yep.
So that's nice to have. And of course, you know, it's all not essential, but it's nice to have maybe somebody on board who knows CPR or at least basic first aid measures.
Yes.
Okay.
And a first aid kit.
And first aid kit, of course, yes.
First aid
Those
kit.
barnacles can be vicious.
They can be. Oyster shells, yes.
Yeah. So, you know, with you having the experience that you have, John, you know, we have a couple of, you know, real life but silly scenarios, but could be possible.
Sure.
All right. So if
Okay.
you don't mind indulging us with your thrilledness to answer these questions. Okay. All right. So let's just say, well, you have a scenario.
So me and some friends went to Florida and we went out on a boat to swim with some sharks.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
And we had one friend who was staying on the boat because she wanted to enjoy the weather. Pretty much she was afraid of the sharks, you know, whatever.
Right.
But instead of enjoying the weather, she found herself adding chum to the water over the side of the boat, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
So could she sue because she was sick the whole time?
Oh, that's the question. I thought you were going to ask about the people swimming to attract more sharks.
Oh, no, I was one of the people
Okay.
swimming with the sharks. I had a way better time than she had.
Okay. Did she
Patricia.
sue because she was sick all the time? Certainly not. Florida's a little different than Virginia, but I think anybody who gets on a boat kind of assumes the risk of seasickness. So I would say they don't have any type of case in that situation.
Okay, so
Okay.
really quick, yes or no. What if a person like myself is laughing at the person silly enough to jump in the water with sharks and she gets bit and I could have saved her, but I'm laughing saying that that's what you get. If she stays alive, can she sue me?
No, I think you qualify as a jerk, but you're not. You're certainly not negligent
Wait
in
a
that
minute.
situation. Now,
What-
your scenario though, if she's putting more chum in the water to attract more deadly sharks,
So I could sue her.
You got her.
if you got
If I got bit.
if it potentially, I would still say no, but maybe.
All right, well, really quick, how can people follow you guys and get real life situations solved?
Sure. Of course, you can always call us 24/7. The phone number's up there on the screen, or you can check out our website.
Well, thank you so much, John.
Yeah.
It's always such a pleasure having you.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Now, from navigating the seas safely and legally to navigating memory care and dementia diagnoses, our friends at Riverside have you covered.
The Martha W. Goodson Center came about through a generous donation from Royden Goodson in honor of his wife, Martha Goodson, who has been walking the journey of dementia and memory care for a number of years. So through Royden's generous donations allows Riverside to expand the services provided to both patients and caregivers walking through their journey of dementia and memory care.
Through this generous donation from the Goodson family, we have the opportunity to support families all across the Riverside Network, all of Southeastern Virginia. Through the Martha W. Goodson Center, we can support folks who are concerned about driving, education, resources, folks who are looking for a comprehensive geriatric assessment. They're worried, well, something's going on, not quite sure what it is, they can reach out to the Martha W. Goodson Center. We're going to be providing education about the disease. What is dementia? What can I do about it? Who can I call? How can I talk to my family about this? All of those services will happen there at the center. Most importantly, we're going to be providing support for persons living with the disease, social interactions, helping people to know there is life after a difficult diagnosis.
Russell is a jokester. He's a happy guy. He loves music and an outgoing person and a go-getter and, you know, let's go do this, let's go do that, drop everything, let's go. And that started to change a little bit. Simple things that I knew that he could do, that he was really struggling with. Conversations that we had, and he couldn't remember the conversations. And the physician checked over some of his medication, and I think he kind of red flagged one of them. And, you know, my husband was like, nope, everything's good. We're fine. And the physician turned around and looked at him and he said, how long have you been married? And he's like, oh, a long time. And he said, well, Mr. Staten, if anybody knows you, it's your wife. So if she says something's a little different, something's a little different. And from that point, that's where the scheduling started, going to the neurologist and things like that. It was overwhelming because I really didn't know what to expect or where we were headed. this can't be happening. We're in our senior years. We're supposed to be getting ready to move and travel and just do all different things. But then I decided I had to figure it out. I couldn't stay in that sadness. I had to figure it out. Then I decided, working with the memory clinic and the professionals, that they could help us through this process. There is a real connection with the physician that we had, the primary care. I can call him on the phone. I can send him a text through, Riverside, and he's always responsive. And if he thinks it's really serious, he'll call me. The Memory Cafe was first and foremost. There was this camaraderie for him, for myself, but then for the two of us together as a couple. And it gave him an opportunity to be with people that were like him. And I knew that he was safe, and I could go and sit down with the caregivers and we could talk and share. And I think through going through the classes, that's one of the things that I had to understand. I had to pay attention to the body language. That's your niece. Sometimes he may not be able to communicate or get those words out. So I have to figure out a way. So whether it's a touch or identifying something in the room, or you know what, let's just sit down and we'll figure it out later.
The Martha W. Goodson Center is something that warms my heart. I've been in long-term care for over 45 years, and I've seen families become devastated by their loved ones suffering from memory care disease processes. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to get more research done to help us to understand the process from a clinical perspective. However, the Martha W. Goodson Center will provide to our community a full comprehensive scope of services that will help them to not only understand the process better, but will also be able to provide them with the support and care that they need as caregivers to continue to take the best possible care of their loved ones. I am honored to be a part of seeing this vision come to fruition for our community.
Wow, you don't know how strong you are until you have to face a situation that you need to put things together. And thanks to Riverside and this memory care unit that can help your loved ones when you're facing this diagnosis with the person that you love, right?
Yeah, and I really also love that they have people who also care for the caretakers, because a lot of people that are in that position where they have a loved one who's received one of these diagnoses don't know the correct way to care for their loved one.
Exactly.
And it can make it more stressful on everyone.
And family members, even now ourselves, if we have to face that, we don't know which way to start, where to start it, or which way to take. So thank you so much to Riverside that they always work for our community and for everybody.
Yeah, we certainly appreciate them. And I'm sorry, I'm still stuck on the fact that I was called a jerk. Can I sue for defamation of character since I was a lawyer?
No, because to sue for defamation, whatever they said has to be 100% false.
Oh, you know what? Okay. All right, I'm done.
Well, now, have you guys ever need a jump for your car? Did you need to? You did?
Yes.
Well, guess what? If that happens to you guys, you need to call someone, and we're gonna find that right after the break. Don't go anywhere. Who did you think?
Welcome back to Living 757. Recently, we have seen a huge increase in people who are quitting their 9-to-5s and going after their dreams of being their own boss. Now, the only problem there is a lot of people don't realize just how much it takes to run a small business. Well, Cox Communications and Old Dominion University have teamed up to help alleviate some of the stress of new entrepreneurs in the 757. And here today to help explain the program is Beth Sherman. She is the marketing director for Cox Media Virginia. Welcome, Beth.
Thank you, Ashley. How are you?
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, it's good to be here.
Now, this program here in Virginia, at least, started in 2020. What prompted that?
So Cox really wants to help improve the communities that we serve. And this program had successfully launched in another market, and we just saw great benefits to it and wonderful response by the participants.
Okay. Now, what exactly is the goal of the program? Because I know that you told me prior to this that people who are running their own businesses can come in at different phases in their business.
Yeah, the goal is to help them be more equipped to and knowledgeable to successfully run a business. So many people start a business and fail within 2 years. I forget the statistic, but it's a really high number. And we want to enable those people that are entrepreneurial in spirit to be able to have a starting point of the different topics that they need to understand to successfully have a business run at a cash flow, positive cash flow.
Right, that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
So what will entrepreneurs learn exactly during the program?
They go through a 9-week program. It is virtual, and we invite them to come in for the in-person in the beginning and also at the end for graduation. But those 9 weeks all have different topics, and they can range from finance to project management, human resources, taxes, marketing, social media. We try to cover the whole gambit of what you would need to know as a small business owner.
Right, and I feel like a lot of that stuff is stuff that isn't just intuitive. A lot of that stuff is stuff you really have to be taught because people don't know what it takes to run a business. So how many small business entrepreneurs have graduated the program thus far here in Virginia?
Yeah, as of last week, we've had 67 graduates over the 4 years.
That is so exciting.
Yeah.
And who all can apply to this kind of program?
Yeah, it's focused on minority-owned businesses, so that can range from woman-owned business, veteran-owned businesses, LGBTQ. So it's really a pretty good array of people that can apply at ODU when we post the online registration.
Okay, and what does it cost to participate?
It doesn't cost anything.
What?
Yeah, it's free to the participant. We just ask that you complete the 9 weeks. And then we celebrate you at the end once you graduate with a certificate and a nice little event.
I love that. Now, have you sat in for any of the content of the course?
I actually did audit the marketing course earlier this year by a professor at ODU, and it was really illuminating. I enjoyed it a lot. It's nice to see what they're teaching today because it's been a minute since I went to college.
Oh, I mean, same. Now, in your opinion, what is the most insightful or most useful thing that entrepreneurs will walk away from the class with?
I think the fact that they get so much knowledge from a variety of topics, but they have a way to a network of people in their class to call up and say, hey, did you hear this about tax code? I wasn't sure what I heard. So they build a network as well as learn a lot of content.
I love that because I do feel like it's who you know and who you can kind of connect with that helps you take the next steps in life. Now, where can people find more information if they want to learn more?
So this year's class is completed. We just graduated another 14 folks last week.
Woohoo!
And so it'll be probably late next spring. We'll post some information about it. And they can email me today at beth.sherman@coxmedia.com.
All right.
And they can also look for it to be posted. ODU, Strom College of Business, is where it will be hosted next year. And so they can also look for the information from ODU's website.
Well, it's very exciting. Thank you so much for all this information and for what you're doing for the community. I'm sure everybody really appreciates it.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure. Thanks.
All right, well, ODU and Cox Communications have been breaking down business for entrepreneurs, but Quincy did a different kind of breaking down in our parking lot this morning.
This segment is brought to you by your trusted AAA Car Care Center. You can count on us.
Well, you guys can ask yourself what we're doing here. Quincy, while you were out, guess what? Ashley, she needs some help with her car. And guess who saved the day?
I'm assuming you.
Of course I did.
You and your jumper cables, and your high heels.
Of course, the high heels have to be on all the time.
Okay.
But yes, Ashley, she needs some help that day. She needs the jump cables for her car. And I saved the day for her. But now, I'm going to ask you something, Quincy. Have you ever been in this situation before?
Yes, I definitely have. My family and I, we were coming back from a vacation,
Okay.
and our car was parked at the airport. When we came back, I noticed my truck wasn't unlocking remotely, and then I got in there because I had to manually open it, and it wouldn't turn. So I had cables, but I had no one who was coming out from their plane flight, and so we had to wait for somebody, and luckily a person came, and we jump-started the vehicle, and I had to go get a new battery. So.
Do you know that this happens to so many people? Sometimes they don't carry cables, and it's very important to have jump cables with you. Even if you have a new car, you never know when your battery can be dead. you
Yeah,
know?
well, you know what? The way I look at it, always be safe when you got the jumper cables.
Yes, but also human bodies, ourselves, we transport negative and positive energy to the cars. So if you don't have jump cables, guess what?
Then you'll use my positive energy
Exactly.
going to the car. Great.
Get your hands out of there.
Oh,
We're
take the
gonna use
hands-
cables today.
Oh, okay, all right.
Okay, now we're gonna do a little demonstration like how you can use the jump cables properly.
Okay, so-
right? So first of all, you have to do this.
All right.
You hold the endings, positive and negative. So which one is positive?
Red is positive.
Negative
Black
is black.
is negative.
Perfect.
All right.
You will never do this. Never.
Oh.
While the car is on, you just put it there. You will never do that.
Well, I've never done that, but no, I'm saying, oh, because you're scaring me right now, Patricia. Okay, so.
Quincy, the car, we don't
so-
have that yet.
So the most important thing also is to figure out when you're gonna give somebody a jump, you have them pop their trunk, pop
Yes.
their hood, and you pop your hood so you can see where the batteries are. You don't
and
want
you have
be.
to get close to each other so
Right.
you know that the instance is gonna be proper. Now
Cool.
you have to
Now-
give these to the other person and
Now,
you hold it.
this vehicle is named Martin, and Martin needs a jump. Okay.
Well, yeah, he needs.
What's your vehicle name?
Princess?
Princess. Okay, so Princess is gonna give Martin the jump.
Princess is gonna
Okay.
give you some juice.
Okay, so the car that needs to be jumped
Yes.
has the cables put on first. That's
So,
how I normally
exactly.
do it.
So we're gonna go with
so
you first.
I put it on the negative.
No,
Yep.
you're doing it in a row.
Negative.
Crazy.
That's the negative.
That's the negative.
And then I put it on the positive. Now,
Perfect.
how do you jump?
I'm gonna do the same thing. Well, most of the time I go with both of them at the same time.
Huh?
But I'm gonna follow Quincy's instruction. I'm gonna go first with the positive.
That's not
right
the,
here.
That's not the direction I went. I went
and
negative.
this is the negative.
She's gonna blow us all up.
No,
people.
I'm not. So while
Oh, and this is another thing too. Sometimes you can just attach the negative to the metal of the car.
yes.
Because a negative on the car,
Yes.
that's where, I didn't graduate, but that's what I heard worked.
It
So-
just needs to be close to the metal
Okay.
portion. So we're gonna go back to the negative here.
okay, so
on the
we're going to
pole.
do what she wants to
So-
do. Okay.
So
Yeah, because
right after these, we go inside. You just turn on the car, and then you just wait a little bit so you can,
okay.
feed.
So do you turn on your car getting ready to start? Because
Yes.
I always make sure, well, clearly, because you got to jump this car. So yes, and we are not experts. I want you guys to know that we're
Yes.
just coming from a point of understanding what we've had to do in the past. So
we're trying to graduate for the AAA membership.
Triple A membership.
If you
Gotcha.
guys are watching us,
So then
hide us.
you would go start your car, right?
you want me to start my
Right,
car?
yeah, and
Okay,
we'll,
got
and we'll
it.
simulate it, right?
Okay, let's simulate it.
Yeah.
So-
Okay. Let's make sure. Okay.
I'm gonna turn it on for real.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's nice and quiet. All right.
See?
So while this
Now-
is running, now the juices, I believe, are flowing right over here to this battery. That's why they call it a jump.
Jump.
Right.
From
So
point A to point B.
point B. So I'm gonna come inside. I'm gonna go inside Martin right here, right? I'm gonna-
Leave Martin alone.
Yeah, no. It's time for me to sit inside Martin, and I'm gonna simulate Martin
Yes.
starting because I don't have the keys. So here we go.
Okay. Okay, now you have.
Can you give it more gas?
Yes, you got it now, Quincy.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay,
And that is Martin. He
Martin-
is alive.
So Martin is back to life. So now, really quick, do you know
Okay.
that we are going back to the school in AAA having a great promotion for all their members?
Yes, that is right. The Back to School Special, really all the way through September the 3rd, all the AAA members will be able to get an all-points inspection, brakes, tire checks, everything, a $100 value for only $39.95. So be sure to
Very
reach
good
out to your
price.
local AAA members and your local AAA place to be able to get that done. Now,
if you see me on the highway doing this,
girl,
with high
no,
heels,
no, do
Don't make
not,
it-
no.
no.
Patricia,
Everybody
stop.
can have me.
Now that we know what's up under these hoods, after the break, it's time to find out what's inside the box. All right?
Yes.
Stay right there. Can you turn your car? Because I don't
course,
want to
of
touch
course I
these.
can. Welcome back to Living 757. This is one of my favorite segments, TikTok Takeover.
Let's go.
Guys, once again, we're ready to play this game. Stop it, Quincy. Don't let me say this. This game calls Out of the Box. Why is it called Out of the Box? Because we have two boxes right here, right? One
Okay.
is empty, one has something that Ashley knows what it is. She is the
Hold on.
expert on this game. So,
It's a carrot.
it's a carrot.
But she knows, so why didn't anybody tell me?
Because you don't need to, this is the game. She's gonna try to convince you if she really have it or she don't have it.
Okay.
Now, the point of this game is that you need to end up with the box that I can really have the carrot. It can be box A or box B.
Oh, I can
We
just
don't
shake
know.
the box. I can
No,
pick-
you don't. You're not allowed to touch the box.
you can't touch
You
the
can't
box.
touch the
What
box.
type of
Don't touch
evil
it. No. So the idea of this game, Quincy, is that she's gonna give you some ideas, clue, tips, everything, and you need to follow her and see if she's telling you the truth or not. Okay, so we're gonna test your ability to find out if the carrot actually is in box A or box B.
Let me button my.
How about
Box
that?
A or box Q?
Q, A, exactly.
But I'm
A
buttoning
from
my
Ashley, Q
jacket
from
up,
Quincy.
so
I
I
like
look
that.
Very professional
Okay.
right now. Okay.
So for all the viewers watching at home, you can do this in the house, also with friends and family, but now.
Don't be touching the box.
You can't touch the box. No, I'm the only one allowed to touch. So guys, are you ready to play?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, Ashley, you are the expert. You know how to drive this. Start it. Boom.
Okay. So you like to stay healthy.
I try.
You want my box.
What do you think?
Huh? So because I like to stay healthy, I want this box. So what I'm supposed to be hoping that I get is the box that has the carrot.
Right.
You have to end up with a box that has the carrot.
Okay,
So we don't
so-
know yet. Did she tell
Right.
you the truth? What do you think?
Or I could actually have
Maybe
the
you
carrot.
have it in your side already. There you go.
Okay.
I mean,
so,
would I lie to you?
Did she
yes,
lie?
yes. There's
Why?
been.
Did she lie to you before,
Yes,
Quincy?
you
When?
both have.
When?
Well, first of all, I ask you every time I leave to go on these workations to keep the room clean, to keep the dressing room clean, and every time you guys tell me that you are and you don't. So I don't trust either one of you. Okay, I don't trust your smile. I don't trust that smirk
Okay.
on
Well,
your face.
first of
Keep
all,
trying,
So I
Ashley.
could have the
you're talking,
box.
You're talking about the paper on the ground. Well, I can't bend over like that because, hello, your niece is taking up too much room.
Okay.
But
Now, keep trying, Ashley. What do you think?
I'm telling you,
Right, that's what- I
you
don't
want to
believe
stay
you.
healthy. You're trying to get on
wanna
your
stay
workout routine.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna need the carrot that's in my box.
Yeah, but then
Don't
I
touch
could.
it.
Okay, I'm sorry. So I could have the carrot in my box. Okay?
Exactly.
Now this is why I feel like it can be in my box because you ladies are trying to get me to do like a switcheroo and then it ends up not being mine. So
Exactly.
I don't know. Like make me believe. Look me dead in my
What else you
eye.
can tell
Look
him?
me dead in my eye without laughing and say, Quincy.
Go for it, Ashley. Go for it, Ashley.
Look me
Well,
dead
what
in
do
my
you want
eye.
me to say?
Look me
Say
dead in my
something
eye.
else. Do
You
you
better not
really
laugh.
have the carrot in your box?
Hold on.
He has it.
Hold on. Look me dead in my eye. You
Tell
better not
her.
laugh.
Tell him.
Listen, you little bunny rabbit, you want my box?
That's how you threaten to know. Look, okay, Patricia, I'll use you. So, what is it about me keeping my box or switching her box that would let
Well,
me
this
know?
is a very personal decision.
Okay.
She just asked you if you want to keep healthy. You were talking in the green room that you want to be healthy. So I don't know. She have a great suggestion just right there.
So I
if you want to
shouldn't-
keep yourself healthy, I will switch the
Ooh,
box.
yo,
I will
both.
switch
If
the
you want to
box.
keep your own box, you can go ahead and just gain weight because you won't have the carrot.
So and the time is
okay,
running.
nah.
You're okay. So you're gonna.
All right, so
Time
I'm
is
gonna
running
trust.
out. So
All right,
you
let's go.
switch it. And
Let's go. And
3, 2, 8.
I got the carrot. Yes. So I made the
You
right
win.
decision. I
You
trust
made the
y'all.
right decision.
I trust
You
y'all. Hold on.
trust all of us.
Now I need you to look at the camera and apologize for calling me a liar.
All right, I apologize for calling you a liar with this carrot,
Thank-
which should I take a bite out of it? Hold on,
Yeah.
let me see. Okay, I'll do that.
I need you to do the Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc?
What's
Yeah.
up? What's up, Doc?
Well, you know what? What's up is I bet you didn't think that we would have a lot of fun, but guess what? If you're looking to place real bets, you may have fun with spending a day at Colonial Downs. You should see what they offer, and not this carrot. This is
Hold your horses. Don't eat the carrots. No, no.
If you've been to a race season before, that's gonna be old hat to you. Come check out what we've got going on now. Right now, it's like a festival type experience. When you come here, it's not just racing. We have vendors, we have kids things, we have it all. We have the Arlington Million coming here. This was a race brought here from the Arlington Racetrack in Chicago. This is a $1 million purse race. It's one of the biggest races that's ever been held in Virginia. On top of that, we have the Beverly D on the same day. It's another grade 1. And then we have a grade 2. So we have 3 major races. So to place a bet on a horse, people have different methods of this. Some people pick colors, some people pick numbers, some people can actually read those books that have all those facts and figures. At the end of the day, what you really want to do is you want to go see one of the tellers, and you can ask them how to place a bet. Or if you're a seasoned person, you could say the name of the track, the race you want, the horse you want, and the bet you want to place. We actually have how to bet guides available for you as well. It's as easy or as complicated as you want to make it.
Most people who come out are looking for just an enjoyable day at the races. So you can just bet your typical $2 to win on a horse, pick your favorite number, pick your favorite color, win, place, show. Those are the kind of bets that everybody knows. But there are the more sophisticated bets and the more sophisticated bettors that'll come out and play things like exactas, where you have to pick the first 2 finishers, or trifectas, the first 3 finishers, or our really sophisticated bettors that play what I call a horizontal bet, like a pick 4 races in a row. A small bet can lead to a big payoff on those sorts of bets. The difference between a long shot and a favorite is you're looking for a horse that's showing some good form. Horses winning or showing that they are sitting on a win. Maybe they've run 2nd or 3rd in each of their last 2 races, and they look like they're improving on the program, on the Brisnet papers. A long shot's going to be a horse that has run far back in his last few races, or is racing against much tougher competition than he raced against the last time. And of course, the odds are set not by what you see written in the program, but by the bettors themselves.
We have simulcasting. It shows tracks from all around the country. So you're not just tied into betting here at Rosie's. You can bet any track across the country you want if you're here when they're running. You have to bet live, so you have to be here when they're running, obviously. So if you come now, you can visit our apron for race days. There are plenty of vendors. We have our 3rd floor of the Jockeys Club. On race days, there is a buffet there. You can sit inside in an air-conditioned building and enjoy your races from there. You can actually go to the 4th floor. We call that 1609. In 1609, it's a elevated dining experience. It's still sit down. It's still during race days, but it's a little bit more high end if that's what you're after. On top of that, we have racing suites. You can rent those. We are going from one gaming system to the next. It's going to pay to play with your card. The new gaming system is going to be a whole lot nicer as far as rewards goes. In order to win a jackpot here, when you're playing, your win must be 300 to 1. So anything less than a 300 to 1 hit, you're not going to pay tax on.
We're really excited about what's going on here at Colonial Downs this summer. We've gone back to a more weekend-friendly schedule, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can bring your family out, not only just a day at the races, but full entertainment. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, particularly Saturday, there's an awful lot going on here. And then there's your day in and day out races, which make up the bread and butter of your day. But the graded stakes are what get the eyes of the country, eyes of the world on your races. We certainly expect that. We also have some great graded races on Closing day, September 9th, we have the Virginia Derby, which is a grade 3, and we have the Virginia Oaks. While not graded, it's still a very, very good race. They're not only of national significance, they're of international significance. We expect horses from around the world to compete in those races.
That's a good package. I wonder if the horses would be upset that I'm eating
Of course
their
they are
food
right
items.
now. Yes.
Yeah, I'm
You know they
telling
love carrots.
I heard.
You heard?
They would
Yes.
also
They
be
do.
very upset with you for not trusting one of your friends when they said that their box had the carrot.
You know what? Y'all make things so difficult sometimes, and both of y'all have what's called the poker face, which is relative
Poker face,
is relative to that package, because y'all know I'm a sucker for gambling. Y'all know how I play the Virginia Lottery religiously, right? Yeah. Can you even put that gambling and religiously together? Probably not, but I play it a lot.
And if you win the lottery next time,
if I
what
win the
you
lottery,
what are you
next
gonna
time-
do?
Oh, I'm gonna put on a poker face for y'all.
No, you're gonna
you-
give us a share.
Girl, I'm gone. Okay, like, do you know that
Oh
rock
my
I found?
God! So what you say in the green room is a lie.
It's okay. If he disappears, I'm going to go all Newport News and I'm going to find him.
All right. Well, you know what? I got my box. I'm good. So thank you so much.
I don't know.
Make sure y'all go to Colonial Downs for some fun for a whole day. Bop, 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 bop. I don't even know what that means.
Pop, what is that?
I have no. It's a
Are you
carrot.
conducting an orchestra with your carrot?
Eat it, eat it, eat it.
Okay, I'll take another bite.
¿Qué hay de nuevo, viejo?
Say the thing. Say the thing.
All right.
We have to take a quick break, but do not touch that remote. When we come back, we have a music video from one of my favorite people, Gifted Hands. Stay right there.
She ate a. Guys, welcome back to the coolest show in town. I have to say,
Oh my gosh.
I love.
Let me take a picture. You
I
look
love
stunning,
anytime. Oh
Casey.
yeah. Oh, girl, you better hurry up and take a quick picture.
1, 2, 3, boom. Got it.
Got you. Yeah. So these glasses look pretty cool. I don't know if y'all have ever tried to wear them, but they look pretty cool. It is so fun
Be
to be
careful,
back.
Vilma is here. Now that Barbie is out there, Vilma is here.
We have so much fun, obviously, every time we are here together, and it is something that I truly, truly, truly enjoy. And so it's always good to be back. So thank y'all for making it fun.
Yes, that's
We're
right.
glad you're back.
And we have a petition. We are planning to do a photo shoot for, one of the promos coming next month.
Nice.
But we need like a signature for your picture release so we can use it on the website, Instagram.
I don't be signing stuff without
We
reading
already
it.
signed it, Quincy. Look, we already signed it. Patricia,
Oh.
Ashley. This is just for a photo shoot that we're gonna do next week.
Yep.
This is going to be for social media, so all the viewers can see our cool pictures.
right.
It's just signed there. Not big
Yeah.
deal.
Not a big deal at all.
Gotcha. Well, there's my
Okay.
signature, as y'all can see. I don't know who's looking at it, but I signed it.
Okay.
It's official. Y'all have the worst laugh.
Close up. This is Quincy can't leave us anymore. And we have your signature.
Now you are
camera.
contractually bound to
Now.
stay here
Oh.
and not leave us again.
Wow. Okay, see, and this is why during that TikTok game, I don't trust either one of them. I don't trust either one of both of you.
Okay, from now on, Quincy is not allowed to leave us, not anymore, because we have your signature and we can switch you.
Well, what they don't
See?
understand is
See?
my contract to leave has already
Ashley,
been signed. So,
we did it.
oh my gosh.
See?
Well, you know
Vilma
what?
and Betty here, we come to sit to play with Barbie, right?
Y'all are so sneaky. Give me this clipboard. You know, it's
This
so
is
good
what-
being back. Of course, you guys can always follow us on any of our social media platforms. We're talking TikTok. We're talking Facebook.
Yes.
Put that down and put it in the
No.
shredder. Living 757 on Facebook as well.
And Instagram.
Yes, and IG
Yes.
and all
Do
that.
it for the
Give us
gram.
suggestions because we love to do it right here on the stage. So.
Yeah,
Love you
and
guys.
if you're not into social media, but you have a suggestion for the show, you can always send those via share at Living757 VH1.com. And just like we end every show with a fantastic musician, this is someone we've had before. We love him so much. We're going to leave you with Gifted Hands, and this is Virginia.
We love you.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, Grandma. Grandma.
Boy, what?
Come here real quick and don't be alarmed.
Well, why you calling my name like it's something wrong?
I'm just trying to show you something.
Show me what?
Look, he got one arm. Andy rapping. From this dude snapping. He out there doing his thing even though life tries to handicap him.
Ray, you better not be joking him.
Nah, listen, I'm for real, Grandma. This dude spitting, he said,
hey, yo, hold on. Hey, yo, come here. VA's for lovers, man. You ain't gotta be from here. It's a whole lot that you can get done here. So why not start? I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Listen, it's two fingers up and 2 fingers down. It's too much money to be made to be sitting around. It's tools that you can use to get up off the ground. But if you don't like Virginia, it's cool. I'm starting to think y'all either haters or call everybody haters. Maybe both. I don't know which is more true. I'm starting to believe if you gave the same support you want to receive, then possibly people would support you. But nah, you rather move to another state, get yourself a new place. Yet shockingly, the problem still remains. Whole time, if you didn't have such a closed mind, you would really understand that it's you who needs to change. Forget it. You don't see a problem with it? Not my business. Plus, who am I to judge? I face my own consequences. My bad. Sorry, y'all. I know it's gotten into me. It never really is a good time to lack empathy. Cause I know y'all going through it too. I don't get angry with the fans, but I'm supposed to heal when it seems my pain is in demand. Yeah, he nice, grandson. What's his name?
Gift the Hands.
Gift the Hands?
Yes, Grandma. His name is Gift the Hands. He gonna fly away. Right now, his feature's 5K. If I had the money, right now, believe me, I'd pay.
Now, Ray, calm down, cause you don't even rap. Boy, turn that volume up and run that back. He said, hey, yo, hold on. Hey, yo, come here. VA's for lovers, man. You ain't gotta be from here. It's a whole lot that you can get done here. So why not start? I mean, you gotta start somewhere. Listen, it's two fingers up and 2 fingers down. It's too much money to be made to be sitting around. It's tools that you can use to get up off the ground. But if you don't like Virginia, it's cool. You know what I'm saying?